Good morning and welcome to a what I eat in a day as a girl who trains and is trying to get in 140 grams of protein. And today is grocery shopping day because it is Sunday and we have nothing in our fridge. I'm gonna show you my classic go-to breakfast, which is just protein oatmeal, which I have every morning because it's easy, it's go-to, I don't have to think about it, I can prep it the night before, and it's also delicious because I use chocolate protein powder. It tastes like chocolate. In the US, we don't have secret like doors. Maybe some people do, but I've never had a secret door for my refrigerator. So all you need are some oats, your protein powder of choice, some milk of sorts. I use soy milk, and I found these at a grocery store, Coles in Australia, and they're so useful. Like just a few of them is gonna be like 10 grams of protein. They kind of taste like cereal. It adds a little crunch, I just throw it on top. If this isn't making sense, it's because I just woke up and I haven't had breakfast. All right, for demonstration purposes, I use about 2 servings of quick oats, which is 80 grams. That's 10 grams of protein. And then I do one serving of the protein powder. We got this one from like Chemist Warehouse. It's like international nutrition, but I just think it tastes kind of good. It tastes like chocolate, so that way I get chocolate for breakfast. Kind of a win. So I just do 1 serving of this one, which is 2 scoops. Add in my milk of choice. The worst part is stirring it all without letting it spill. You need a bigger bowl. I just personally prefer a little bit more of like a soupy oatmeal, but I know other people like it kind of chunky. So in that case, less milk. Easy. So this is after just 1 minute in the microwave, and you can see it's kind of soupy still, and that's just the way I personally like it, but I'm adding some blueberries. Easy. Last thing that I'm gonna add in is gonna be these soy protein crisps that are puffed. They kind of taste like cereal. I just add in like 10 grams or so, which is, so if I add in 15 grams, then that's like 9 extra grams protein. That's 15 grams. So this is my beautiful breakfast, and it's about 45 grams of protein, 10 from the oatmeal, 25 from the protein powder, and then about extra 10 from the protein puffs. And that's not too bad for breakfast. And it tastes like chocolate, so. Before I forget, I do take a B supplement. Since I am vegetarian, and have been for like over a decade at this point, I take a B supplement every day. Easy. And now we're off to go get groceries from Coles, which is just where we grocery shop here in Australia. It's not too far from our house. And I'm gonna show you the go-to things that I get every week so that I can meal prep at the beginning of the week, like a few things to have them ready for easy work lunches throughout the week. So I'll show you all my high protein food items. Let's go. It's like when you come in the morning, there's so much food available. Like there are eggs here, but usually the eggs are out, so we're gonna get eggs. Apples and bananas, and celery here is just, I'm not a fan of celery in the US, but in Australia, it's got some good crunch factor to it. At our grocery store, if you come too late in the day, you miss all the eggs, but we got them. We got 2 eggs. That was very nice. So this is the secret section that I just recently found. It has a bunch of little soy protein, different types of grains. Specifically, this one right here, vegetable protein, and also this is where we get our soy protein crisps. So I'm actually gonna grab both of these. Obviously, protein bars are also an easy way to get in a little bit of protein every day, but I try to limit the amount that I have, like maybe once and not every single day, because I am having protein powder in the morning in my daily protein oatmeal, and I don't wanna have too much protein powder because A, that's like upsets my GI tract, it makes me bloat, it makes me like very uncomfortable, but also I just try to prioritize getting in whole foods, and it doesn't always happen, let's be real, but I do my best. We have all these lovely protein bars just in case. There's also an area where you have a bunch of kind of like undried beans, like for example lentils, and so if I were to make like a lentil soup or something, this is an easy place to go. I And here's the normal bean aisle. Grab some lentils. And of course the tofu section is gonna be where I get most of my protein. Tofu, tempeh. So we've got our tofu, we have our different tempeh, and there's also these fun little guys that are on sale sometimes. It's basically like tofu chunks that have already been marinated in sauce. Super delicious, actually. So we've returned with all the groceries, and we're just gonna unpack that now. And then I'll show you what we get up to for lunch. Groceries. You're gonna help, right, Jen? And now we're going to go get coffee. Almond milk, iced latte. Coffee acquired. It was wonderful. So sunny. And we're going to the beach. So I'm gonna pack some food for when we go to the beach so that I have lunch prepared. Let's go make some lunch. Pew! Not the most even cut. Two things. One, I made it upside down, so the bottom is on the top, which is hilarious and very like me. And two, I'm a fan of sriracha. So if you like a little spice, sriracha is super fun to add on. If you don't, I might stay clear. Jensen, what are your thoughts on sriracha? Because Jensen's not a spice person. Horrendous! That's a bit extreme.
We don't like spice over
We love spice.
here. We like mayonnaise.
Not as good as sriracha though.
Better.
So I've got the sandwich for later. I've also got packed banana, carrots, a protein bar. I'm gonna make another mini bagel and eat it now before we go, as a little snack. And I'm having this chili tofu, the one that we got from Kohl's. So today I'll be eating about 20 grams of protein from this, total. Plus the bagel's like 10 grams, so about 35 grams, because I'm having like 1.5. So that's about what we're coming out to for protein for this meal. This is my current go-to protein bar at the moment. They're called Plant Crunch. They're from Chemist Warehouse. They got 25 grams of protein each, and I like them. Easy, they taste good. Go-tos, current go-tos. So we made it to Mentone. We took the train to get here. We're trying to explore Australia. It's really easy when you're like in a routine to be like, I'll just explore it later. But then you actually have to explore it on the weekends or you're gonna miss out by the end of our visa. So we're in Mentone, which is like southeast of Melbourne. And we're headed to the beach because the bus was a 40-minute wait and it takes like an hour and 10 minutes to get to the beach by walking. So we might as well walk, right? So we're enjoying the sunshine and it is getting real warm.
I'm looking up other ways of getting there. Toasty.
So Jensen got really hot and now we're gonna take a bus the rest of the way. So while we're waiting, I thought I would share why I'm aiming for around 140 grams of protein. And technically, I don't actually need 140 grams of protein per day. A good range of protein that I shoot for is between 1.2 to 1.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. The upper range of that in pounds is about 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So since my goals at the moment are building muscle and strength focused, I like to shoot for the upper end of that range, which is about 1.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. With that math, I need approximately just under 120 grams of protein per day for my height and weight personally, but I like to overshoot that because I am vegetarian, and so it's important that I get in all of the essential amino acids per day, and there are 9 of them. So I like to diversify the foods that I eat, but just in case I'm slacking on it, I like to overshoot it just a little bit, I feel a little bit better like that. So I aim for at least 110 grams protein per day personally, but it's kind of like a range about 110 to 140. And that's why I'm shooting for about 140 grams of protein per day. On a side note, if your goals are not necessarily to gain muscle or strength, you can drop that protein intake a little bit. Like if you're an endurance athlete, you don't necessarily need the same amount as if you're really focusing on building muscle mass. That being said, if you're trying to lose weight, it's good to keep a high protein intake because that helps you maintain the muscle that you have on your body while still losing fat for a bunch of different reasons. Gotta go catch the bus. Now we're on like a little nature walk on the way to the beach. It's really nice getting out of Melbourne because I love the city, but also I love the nature. And it's just really nice to be out with the trees hiking. So it's actually a rest day for me, and the reason that I still try to prioritize at least 120 grams protein on days that I'm resting is because when I'm not working out is when my muscles are recovering for my next workout and when I'm really reaping the benefits of my last workout. So in order to help that muscle repair and growth, I still prioritize getting in enough protein every day. Doesn't matter if I'm working out or not, we still get it in. We still get it in. Bye, beach. Now we're headed home, back to the bus and the train, and then Melbourne. It's been a different day because we've been like out and about for meals, but now I'm snacking on the carrots and the cucumber that I packed, and yeah, just like cut up carrots, cucumbers, celery, like easy snacks, and they're more for like my micronutrients, my fiber, make sure that I'm getting in the minerals that I should be getting in so that I can thrive and have glowing skin and perform in my training. So, just an American woman and a British lad on an adventure in Australia.
Australia. Crikey,
Good
mate.
day, mate.
Look at that, you.
Haven't brushed my hair yet, so it looks crazy, but we just showered, feeling better, and now I'm gonna snack on some hummus and carrots as we go make dinner now. So hair is brushed, looking like a normal human being again. It's time to make some dinner. I'm gonna make an omelet with peas, red onions, that type of situation. And honestly guys, for the purposes of this video, we're at somewhere between like 90 and 100 grams of protein already. So I'm just gonna have some eggs and peas, and that'll add up, and I'll hit easily like 120, 130, 140 grams protein. I'll do the math. You'll have the numbers right here. But I wanted to mention that I don't actually track the exact amount of protein that I have on a daily basis. Like when I'm going throughout my day, I'm not like, oh, I'm hitting this number of grams of protein. By the end of the day, I kind of have a ballpark, and I kind of know that I've had enough protein based on just adding in some protein source at each meal. Since I start the day with like 40 grams of protein or so with my protein oatmeal, I can't really go wrong the rest of the day as long as I add in some protein at each meal and just make an effort to have a protein bar or to just get in a little protein. But I'm not super obsessive about like tracking numbers because I've been there in the past, and that's not it. So just like I ballpark it, try to stay within like 120 to 140 grams, and I'm pretty happy. And so let's go make some omelette. Oh my god, that was the worst egg cracker. To be fair, I haven't made an omelet in a while, but she's gonna taste good, so. So I I ate a little bit earlier today than normal, and it's been like 2 hours since I had my omelet slash like bread situation. So I'm gonna have like a little chocolate to finish off the night, and we'll call it a day. And that's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. Final protein was about this number that I'm putting on the screen. I'm gonna do the math, but I know it was at least like 120, so easy. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.